So this is what it's like to live and work on a cloud.
All right, I'm here to tell you why you should cancel this card after a year. And this one as well. This one as well. Both these cards after a year, because they're not worth it after a year. So I guess if you couldn't tell, this is the American Express green card. It's kind of doesn't really work very well with my green screen because, you know, it's green. And this is the So, to tell you a little story. So I got both these cards, or I got this card, the American Express Gold card, about a year ago when I learned about credit card churning. And it served its purpose. I got some money off of it. I'll tell you the story about all that. And then I got this card like a couple days ago. And it's no longer activated because I canceled it. I canceled both actually. So, let me tell you about this card. So this card I got about a year ago for $250 for the annual price. And the main benefit of it was that it would give you those points it would give you around 40,000 points, which it would be like a cent a point. So that could be $400. So that's how this card could be useful. So another benefit that this card gave me is that it would give me about $12 a month. Or no, it would give me $10 a month on food at certain places like Grubhub or Cheesecake Factory. So that was kind of useful. So $120 out of that $250. So there's some other use other than the points. So I mainly use that food to buy like Chinese food on Grubhub because it was nearby and I didn't want to go too far just for food. And it was basically free, even though you do pay for it, kind of, with the $250 initially. So the other benefit that is, I guess, the third big benefit of this card was that it had $100 a year of airline fees, and they're not very, American Express is not very clear on what it is to be an airline fee. And I just basically use it for like baggage fees. You can use it like for Wi-Fi and stuff like that as well. It's really basically anything that the airline will charge you, that'll charge you. That's not actually the price of the ticket, if you get what I mean there. So I used it twice for the $30 baggage fee for United Airlines. The thing you had to do is you had to select an airline before you used any of these points. And then that airline could not be changed at all, I think for 1 year. This card does also have some other benefits. There's like some security things, like if you lose it, you get charged that you weren't supposed to get charged. It'll like refund you and stuff like that, but I didn't really use any of that stuff. I think it does give you some benefits, like there's some other benefits, like it'll give you like some percentage back or more points for like ordering at Pizza Hut or something like that. I use that sometimes, but I mean, I think it does give you a lot more points for like restaurants in general, like US restaurants, but I can't really tell you the numbers since I did use it, but it's not like something I kept track of. All right, let me tell you about the biggest benefit though, the 40,000 points, or it might have been 50,000, or it's really depending. So this was useful because it basically allowed me to fly to Florida and back for free. And I probably could have flew twice if it wasn't during the holiday season, because the holiday season airline prices are probably like double or something. So the flight from Northern Virginia at the Dulles Airport to Tampa Airport was around $550 or something like that. And I got, with those like 40,000, maybe, I think it was 50,000 by that point, because I accumulated some just by natural spending. It was basically free, that $550 for flight. So that's a little bit more than a cent per point, basically, for airlines. Well, if you just cashed it in, you would probably get less bang for your buck. I only had to spend, I think, $30 on the actual flight because the points didn't cover all of it. So maybe a different thing I could have spent the points on was like gift cards or cash, or I don't know. Like there's a lot of things that I could have spent the points on, but flying is usually the best bang for your buck there, the highest points per cents calculation. You can also use it on like loyalty points as well, like transfer your loyalty points, but I didn't really do that. So since that flight, I got like 4,000 points, which I had to use before I canceled them. So I spent like 1,000 points like at a restaurant or like Grubhub or something. And then the other 3,000 points, I just cashed in. I probably could have got a better deal if I turned it into a gift card, but it was like the heat of the moment, and I wanted to cancel this card as soon as possible. I wanted to get rid of all the points on it because all those points would go to waste once the card was canceled, or if I... Actually, no, I think the points would stay the same if I put them on this green card right here. But I didn't do that because I didn't actually activate the green card. So I guess the title of this video, the reason why I'm canceling this card is because after I got the initial sign-up bonus of 40,000 points or 50,000, some big number of points, it's kind of not worth it anymore because the benefits are like $120 for food a month or a year, and then maybe $100 for airline fees. That's still only like $220, and then you might say, oh, you get some percentage back some points back at restaurants, and you might. But so I don't think I spend enough to make it worth it, especially because I don't see myself spending all my money on airline fees. That's kind of a weird thing. So consequently, I wanted to transfer all the credit line from the gold card to this green card right here. And the reason why I want to do that is because this one had a lower monthly, or not, I guess lower yearly fee, which would be a lower monthly fee as well, if you think about it. It would be, this one is $150 a year. So I don't know if actually I would get the sign-up bonus as well. So that's why I didn't continue with that. Also, the benefits of this green card were not nearly as good as the gold card. Like, there was no $120 a year for the food thing, so that's kind of why I canceled the gold card and the green card, because this one, I didn't see myself. I think the main benefit of this one is you get like $100 for travel expenses. Like, that could be like airlines, could be taxis, Ubers, boats, I think maybe. But anyways, I don't travel that much. And if I did, I think I still have points from my Chase Sapphire card that I would use to like take an airline. So this card wouldn't be useful to me. It'll just be $150 down the drain, and then I would worry about it next year. I don't want to do that. So I guess the other option would be to get the American Express Platinum card, which would give me some points as well if I signed up for it. I'm pretty sure it would. But that one's like $650 a year, and I can't see myself spending that much money on a card because that just makes me want to spend more on traveling, which I really don't want to do. So canceling this green card is, I mean, I just got it, and I called, like, after I ordered it, I basically canceled it because I realized myself I didn't want this, because the reason I wanted to transfer is because I wanted to, I guess, transfer my credit line so my credit score wouldn't drop, but I couldn't transfer to a free card, which was really sucky because they said, oh, you have to transfer to a charge card. And charge cards are the American Express Green Card or the American Express Platinum Card, or the gold card initially. But the green card was cheaper, so that's why I thought, oh, I'll do that instead. I really wanted to do it to a free card. Like, there was a bunch of American Express free cards, but they wouldn't let me, so I guess I'm not using American Express for a while. I might in the future for like the Platinum, but yeah, I don't see it being worth it right now. So yeah, I guess my credit score might go down because I canceled this card. I mean, it was only a year, and the reason it's going to go down is the average age of my credit is going to go down. I mean, I've only had it for a year, and I do have older credits, like my student loans that I'm going to pay off soon as well. That'll sink my credit as well. Oh boy, my credit's going to go really low. Maybe I should get a new credit card to eventually help that. Yeah, I'll probably do that. I think I'll try to get a free one next time though, because all these paid ones kind of want you to pay for a lot of money. The mindset it gives is not a good one. Although if you have just mindset of saving and only spending what you have to spend, then it could be a good card. Or these kind of cards could be a good card. But it kind of makes you want to spend a lot of money on flying instead of, you know, other stuff like food. Although it gives you points for food as well, but you know what I mean. Anyways, the gold card was cool. It's very metally. I don't know if you could hear that, but this green one is plasticky. And I like the gold card. It was my favorite card for a while, and I used it after I got all the points on my Chase Sapphire card. But it'll be sad to see it go. Maybe I'll keep it as like a collection, even though they say like to tear it up or shred it or whatnot. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Peace. I'll see you later.